Okay. I feel the market rising. Da 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 da. I feel profits on the way. Da 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 da. Hi, everybody. Okay, I thought it was funny. All right, 15-minute chart. Got my clouds, my standard cloud, blah blah blah, on here. Okay. I use this usually on a 8-tick range chart, but 10 or 15-minute chart shows you, kind of the big broad overview. Okay, so what do we got? Look at see, this is interesting. Look at see what happened overnight. See how the clouds defined price movement. It bounced, came back down here to value area low, bounced up here into the cloud, up to VWAP, bounced off, back down almost to the cloud, bounced off again, retested VWAP right there, came down, right? So we're doing this up and down motion. Okay. Then what happened? Right at 545. At 545, and you can see we're getting CBC, we're getting flip conditions. Right there where the flip condition came in, see where it came up to VWAP and sold off. Boom. There was your, 545. I wasn't awake, but, oh well. 545 came on down. Here's your value area low down here. Okay. Once it came back up through the cloud, bam, up to VWAP, great trade. Okay. And you just wait. If you wanted to hold it, for the cloud, you could, or there's the monthly VWAP right there. Okay, monthly VWAP, daily VWAP. Bounce. Okay, screwing around, came down. Here's your open range. There's your I think it's 15-minute open range. I've got it on that chart. So 15-minute open range right there. Okay, there we go. Here's your high one cash target. Right there. Okay, so that plus that equals pretty close. Okay, and we got to pretty close to the cloud right there. Okay, we did not come up to yesterday's RTH open. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But you get pretty close to the cloud. Okay, almost came to the cloud. Then what happened? Boom, collapsed. Boom, right down in here. And if you look and see, I'll just draw this little baby in here. If you look and see right there. Extend drawing, boom, right there. There's where it come up to, right there. You could just let it ride back down. That was on the 1045 candle, right back down to there's value area low, boom, hit value area low, down there. Made a new value area low, pushed through it. There's S2, pushed through it. Retest, and then the retest, here's the value area low, touched it, that's where I went long, back long again, right back up to that short entry reject, which was the closest target. I could have shot for daily VWAP, okay, but came up here in this area here. That was the closest target, and we're done. So we looked at right here. Here's your 930 open. We tried to push down below. There's your cash market. There's your mid, or your cash. I took the 9 o'clock candle, and put that in here. So you've got a range here, and you've got upside, downside targets, that sort of thing. Okay. If you just want to, hey, want to make a little, want to make quick cash, boom, right up there, up to high one cash. Okay, that was at 72.49.50, 72.49.50 to 72.65. 50. That's 15 points, right? Boom, $750 right there. Nice $750 move right up here. You could wait till it turns her back around. So came back around. Look above fail. Monthly VWAP. Where's it going? Okay. Boom. There we go. High one cash, low one cash, you're good. Nice move. Make some money for the day. Okay? I hope that's clear. you're looking at your monthly VWAP, you're looking at your daily VWAP, you're looking at your VPOC right there. That's a 3-day VPOC. Right here, 3-day VPOC. And you're looking at that, okay? That tells you basically where people, where size is coming in, volume point of control, okay? Now, when you start seeing this kind of number right there, see what that volume point of control is? Tried to push down, couldn't make it. Tried to push down, couldn't make it. Which means somebody was, they were trying to sell it there, and the buyers were right in here, right in that area. They bought it. And they bought it. Boom. What's your next logical target? Monthly VWAP. Right there. Or the cloud. You could look at the cloud, or you could look at that area. But monthly VWAP was the closest target. You always want to go for the closest target. If it overruns it, so what? Hey, you made money. It's a good day. Making money, good day. Did you trade drink today? Good day. Awesome. Anyway, see you later.